Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to add an automatic slideshow to your web page or your website. It's just an added feature that actually makes the web page or the website come alive. It's quite popular on welcome pages, so we're going to do that using Notepad++ today. And as you can see, I've got some just basic HTML with a couple of images in a div already set up. My div has a width of 600 pixels, and each image is going to cover 600 of those pixels at 100%, meaning they won't be any bigger than the 600 pixels. It will have a different height, however, but the width will stay the same. So I'm going to go ahead and create use some JavaScript to have these images appear in a slideshow. At the moment, if I run the website, it just has a set of images, and these images are going to be compounded in the div, and the div is going to have instructions to actually show these images as a slideshow. So I'm going to close this, and then we'll crack on. So firstly, what I'm going to do is just open my JavaScript tag, so script, there we go, and close it. And in the script, I'm going to create a variable. I'm going to declare a variable, called my index. Now the my index, oh come on, capital index. I can't spell, sorry. So my index will carry a value 0, so meaning each image will have a list. Each image will be assigned a number using my index, and we're going to give the function that will be given these instructions to. We'll call it happy, because it's got happy people, happy smiles in there. Now I'm just going to crack on and put some code in there. Function happy, what we want happy to do. Open up some braces, and within the braces I'm going to give some instructions to this function called happy, and this function is what's going to call these images in our slideshow. So first of all, I'm going to create a variable which will be we'll assign count to, and this will act as the counter for each image as it goes through the slide. The next variable we're going to declare is a slide, which we're going to get using the document dot get elements by class name, and the class name we're going to use is my slides, and this class name is this class name up here. As you can see, I've used this and it's highlighted up there. So this is what I used to actually call the slide function. So that's why I used my class. I called the class name my class, and I've used it in the JavaScript itself. So from there, so I've got two variables, the count and the slideshow itself, which is images that are being called through the class called my slides. And within there, I'm going to create a for loop. A for loop is going to have count, which will be set at 0, and if the count is less than, if it's less than the slide dot length, and it will use that count to just run once it's done gone through the slide, the count, so the number of images. It will just run it one last time. So you've got the slide. If the slide length, in this case, if the count is less than the slide length, this is what it's going to do, and this is what I'm going to put this in these braces over here in our for loop. I'm just going to pop some code in there, which means I'm going to click this slide. Within the slide we've got the count, and then within the count we're going to give the count a style, which means we do not want it to display anything at the moment, so we'll give that a none and close that. Okay, as you can see, the slide is using the count to go through each one of them. Slide being my slide is using the count to go through each and every image, and that's the images at the top over there. I wouldn't want to display anything at the moment, so keep it there. Right, so after that we've got to obviously finish our index. So my index ++. So that just stops the index, so it runs it once. So what it's doing is it's using the index starting from 0, running through the images, and if this instruction just runs this once. Now what we could do is we can actually give the index some instructions to keep running these images, and that is what's going to create our an automatic slideshow that every single time you visit the website, it carries on showing the images over and over again. So I'm just going to do that code really quickly. So my index, sorry, that's it. So if the index is greater than the slide length, what it's going to do is it's going to start the slide from the first one, in this case the first image that's at the top there, which is older. Yeah. And then from there what we're going to do is we're going to tell the slide to use the index as an array, shall I say. So the index, sorry, my index, not index, so my index as the array to go through each and every image in there. So you can see that. And then we'll set it to start from -1. Okay. I think that right. Yeah, start from -1. And we'll give this a style as well. So style. What do we want the style to do? We don't want it. We want it to display in a block, as a block. So we'll give it equals to display as a block, so that nothing is outside that particular block itself. And I'll set time out of our function happen to 2000 milliseconds. So every 2000 milliseconds it changes, the image jumps to the next one. Let's save this information here. Okay, so just double checking this and this and this. Nice. Let's just keep this nice and tidy. And save it. So we'll try and run this, and hopefully we should have a set of images. Hold on. Oh, our JavaScript is not working, so oh, sorry, I forgot to close the JavaScript, sorry. So I'll just close the script so it actually works. Totally apologize for that, Firefox. And as you can see, I've got a set of images. Every 2 milliseconds, they change, and it's filled with happy people. Now, as I mentioned, it's one of the features you can add to a website, and it creates a very alive website, so people can actually get invited to visit it or have an interest in it. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching my tutorials. Have a great day.